I'm getting ready to sort my scrap pieces for my quilt, and I have kind of done a rough calculation of what I think I want to use in my quilt, which I did by coloring in my coloring sheet and figuring out how I wanted to do different colors. If you're just doing straight scrappy, you don't need to worry too much about it, but I'm going to do a kind of transition from warmer pinks to cooler pinks to purples, and so I'm hoping I have enough fabric to do that with a decent variety of unique fabrics. I'm not going to worry too much about not using any fabrics twice because I know what my purple stash looks like and I wouldn't have enough fabric. So I have figured out how many pieces I need of each size and color, and I'm going to start sorting through everything that I've got to figure out what I want. The fabrics I wouldn't want to use are any fabrics, like I probably wouldn't use this print for one of the points of a star just because it would get lost. The white part might blend in with the background. Anything really large scale or really bold graphics like this, when it's cut into a small piece, is going to be less effective. Of course, use it if you want to. I'm going to try to find my ideal options first, and then if I still need fabrics, I'll go back through and look for less ideal options. I know that for my center of my larger stars, I'm going to have to cut some from my stash because I just don't have that many big scraps, and especially don't have that many big pink and purple scraps. Okay, I've started going through everything. It's going to take me a while to get through everything. So I basically have 5 different categories of fabrics I'm looking for. I've got like a corally orange, a warm pink, a cooler pink, a pinker purple, and then a bluer purple. So these are the 5 colors I'm going to be using. And I'm not going to stick too carefully to these categories because it helps transition between the colors if there's a little bit of one in the other and they get a little bit mixed up. So I'm going to do my best and then just make do with what I've got. So it's going to take me a while to go through everything. Also started pulling out some low volume prints or some low volume fabrics to use as my background fabric. But I'm trying to stick to fairly saturated colors, nothing too pastel. I want some variation in value, but I don't want anything blending in with the background fabric. So that is what I'm up to.